Hello, hello, my friends. How the heck are you? Happy Monday. Feels like I haven't seen everybody in ages, even though it's only been since Friday. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello. Jezriah, congrats on being first. GG's, my friend. Where did this go? Irvington Halloween. Yes. Yes. We got one of the collectible shirts. Where? Gosh, I feel all out of sorts. I was trying to get this music going here. All right. There we go. Jeez. Congrats, Jezriah. Hope you're doing well. Bogan, good day to you, my friend. How was your weekend? It's been a week, Daddy. How you doing, person? You're tired? I'm also tired. Why are we so tired? Is it because it's getting darker and darker all the time now? It was relaxing, but busy week ahead. Month end hits for me. Life of IT. Dang. Things have been pretty busy around here. I think like Friday, I was talking with Coleman, and Friday was pretty depressing from a work standpoint. I kind of just sat on that couch right back there. I sat down there for, I don't know, a solid 20 minutes just staring at the wall because I was just so ready to be done with work that day. So yeah, I'll probably be having a chat with my boss about all of that nonsense at some point today. He was not really around on Friday. So. Hello, how you doing, Red? I was productive and relaxed both, which was nice. That's the best combo if you can manage to pull that off. 2 more days till I can officially listen to Christmas music and not get yelled at for it. I mean, you can listen to it whenever in my mind. But I typically won't listen to it until after Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving so much. I just, I wish we had Thanksgiving music. You know what I mean? Banj, how are you? I was still yelling at anyone for listening to Christmas music before December 20th. Oh my gosh, December 20th. I'm listening for 3 weeks already. I couldn't help myself. Merry time zone to you, Banj. How are you? How was your weekend? Forget what anyone else thinks. I've listened to Christmas music in the summer because the song was so good. Christmas music in June, July is fine if for the absurdity of it all. Akti! Hello! Cheers to you, Akti. How are you doing? Does this mean it's not an in-office week? Tried to hold off till November 1st, but I couldn't make it. Crystal, hello. Morning, Ursa. Happy Men Day. You so tired? I feel tired. I do. I really do. Out of sorts because of daylight savings. Did yours kick in, Banj? We still have, it's not too much longer, right? When does daylight savings end? This upcoming Sunday. But this is the good time change as far as like the actual adjustment period. The time itself is gonna suck because everything's just dark. But at least the time change is an easy adjustment. It's more time. That's good. Well, the song was pretty much about having hatred for Christmas, but I don't hate Christmas. I just like rock. What was who was it by? I bet Thanksgiving music would be problematic. It probably would. I mean, I guess not the actual, probably not the first Thanksgiving. I just mean like music about gathering with family and friends, I guess. But it's not specific to Thanksgiving. That could be pretty much anything. Hey, Luce and friends, hope all is well with the guild. Speaking of guilds, I have a small story of untold events yesterday that might make you smile. Let's hear it. How dare you wear that shirt? I'm not sorry I'm wearing the shirt. I'm sorry that you don't have a shirt. The plug my work computer is plugged into is not working right now. Oh, Coleman, that's not good. My lady iron. Cool, man. This weekend? Home this week? Yeah, I've got one more week in November and then I'm done for the year. Heck yeah. As far as like being in office, or you mean for work? Extra time to party? Went back in time last weekend. I will I will lose that hour forever if it means the sun doesn't set at 5:30. Yeah. Fair enough. I slept in this morning. My body is ready. Can't remember. I'd have to look it up. Should we write a Thanksgiving song? Maybe we should. Oh, in office, I have 0 vacay days left. Okay, yeah. I remember that being a topic of conversation before. The vacay days. All right, well, Foro, don't look at my mug then, okay? Ooh, I probably should have reheated that water. It's warm, but it's not hot. This music is really busy. Really busy. Lutz! What? Foro! Foro, what am I supposed to do? Was I just supposed to not have any fun this weekend? My Friday already sucked. I mean, beyond stream. Stream was a blast. I had so much fun streaming. Unfortunately, the rest of the day did not go nearly as well. Yeah. Called This Christmas, I'll Burn It to the Ground by Set It Off. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll burn it to the ground. Is that similar to last Christmas? You know, except for just in the present tense. Friends, I was gonna do a live schedule update, and I still might, just because I want people to know that I am planning things out. The problem is, I've got a couple things in mind. Today we'll be playing some Ghostbusters, and let's see here. Yeah, I was checking out what I wrote on the board over there. We're going to be playing some Ghostbusters today. I accepted a dare drop. Already one of them has been delivered, so that is great. I'm working on a second dare drop. We need to find 5 of Tobin's spirit guide pages. So, hello there, True Celt. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Well, beyond the birthday party. I know you... Busy fellow with the birthday party. So we're working on trying to collect 5 more spirit guide pages. The game is also really cool. It's been a lot of fun so far. Excuse me. Also on the list, though, is Suffer the Night. And Suffer the Night, I don't know how much longer I have left in that game. I may have a full stream. I may have 2 full streams. I don't know. But my plan is to basically combine the 2 opposite games on my list of Potion Permit and Suffer the Night. I'm also getting very close at finishing our challenge in Potion Permit. So basically, once we wrap up Suffer the Night, whatever day that may be, we will play Potion Permit. So we'll go from like the most intense game to the most casual game. And then I have one other brand new game that I've not yet played. I had honestly never even heard of it existing, but it's got pretty good reviews from what I can tell. And I believe it's a small studio game, maybe even a single person. Let me look into that. Let me look into that. Day 4 being off and away from work. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Again, just to clarify, I love Christmas. Is one of my 3 favorite holidays of the year besides my birthday and Thanksgiving. Oh, your birthday is a holiday? There you go. Yeah, this game came out in the summer, and I'm pretty sure it's developed by one person. Pretty sure. but it looks kind of cool. And I don't think it's very long. But again, it's a game I did not even know existed. I did not know that it existed. If I just had more time during spooky season, I would have played it. I mean, it still is spooky season, but I would have played it sooner. So, Ghostbusters. I'm a Christmas fiend. I love Christmas. I'm back. Sorry, my phone died. You're good. You're good, Bogan. Got it all charged up, or at least on the charger, I mean. Not on the day of the holiday. I just always thought it was like a personal holiday. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What, okay, so you said Thanksgiving and Christmas, and, Red, remind me of when your birthday is. I think it's on my calendar. But, I'm just wondering here. How close all three of those days are. My birthday is at the end of June, so it's pretty well spread out. July 13th. Okay, so it's pretty spread out. That's good. That's good, at least. Yeah, I used to be a really big fan of the 4th of July. Not necessarily. I mean, you know, because of how, like, the celebrations that we do is like family getting together, cookouts, pool parties, fireworks. But fireworks have kind of like worn on me over the years, mainly because of our dogs hating fireworks. And we don't really go and do anything on the 4th of July anymore. So I used to say that was one of my favorites, but WTF, I'm the 14th. But nowhere near close to each other. Yeah, July babies, high five. I'm almost a July baby. I guess I might as well be June 30th. But I was playing Sea of Thieves, attempting to make enough gold to buy a brig to be able to start a guild and have a ship to pledge. While fishing, 3 randoms pulled in a brig of their own, and at first I was apprehensive because of past events of being attacked. Turns out they asked what I was up to, and after telling them I was saving for a brig, they offered to help me. They actually doubled the gold I had and offered me a spot in their guild. Oh, dang, that's awesome, Crystal. It's kind of rare-ish, I would say, to find friendly people in Sea of Thieves. And to be fair, if I saw somebody fishing, I might call out to them at first, but I very much shoot first and ask questions later in Sea of Thieves. I do not trust anybody. In French, the 14th of July is their national day. In France, is that like that's like their national day, like their Independence Day? What is this Steam Scream Revenge? Is this more sales or something? A short sale going on right now? Yeah, it seems so. Okay. Free daily reward all sale long. I got a floating mushroom sticker. All right. Okay. Nice. So yeah, there's some sales going on Steam, you guys. I'd be honest, I didn't even realize. There's a short Halloween sale. Spooky. Hello? You're alive? Are you alive? If we played Sea of Thieves together, you would definitely trust me because I don't like to start fights. I don't think I can win. I don't necessarily know if I can win them or not, but I don't trust anybody. I just don't. Too many jerkaronis out there, you know? I'm alive and even doing okay. That's what we like to hear. Okay. I was there for my birthday in 2016 and nothing was open. In France? Wait, why was nothing open? Oh, I get what you're saying. Because of the holiday. I read that wrong at first. I thought you meant what things weren't open. Yeah, I got it. Could you just go the next day or the day before? Hopefully. Bless up for medication for real. Has it really been making a big difference? That's good to hear. Peachy, my star, Peachy. Peachy. How are you, Peachy? Peachy says hello to Spooky before anybody else. Spooky's everybody's favorite. Loot's my Magoo. Okay is big poggers. It is. It really is. I wasn't aware till meeting them that you can be part of 3 different guilds, so I went from having 265,000 gold to over 700,000 gold, which I spent on getting my own brig, my own shop, my own sloop, and now my own guild started as well, along with being in theirs. Yeah, I think is it 3 guilds that you're allowed to be a part of? 3 or 4 or something? I thought it's something like that. That man makes time for me. He's one of my only friends in Michigan. Well, if you just moved back to Indiana, I mean... Went to Disneyland the day before. Paxlovid really has been doing a lot. My mouth tastes like metal all the time right now, but it beats all the Roni symptoms. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask if you had any side effects from it. Cheers, Bogan. Cheers. In a heartbeat, Lutz, I absolutely 1000% would. Aw. Perhaps if you stopped sucking pennies. Well, they got to get clean somehow. Oh man, pennies though. Note, I wrote pennies. I did note that, yeah, because at first I saw the PEN. I was a little concerned, but you know what, Banj? I trust you. I trusted you. Don't yuck his yum, Banj. Also, for those of us that, you know, well, I mean, I guess I can't really say us. Those in the community that do, we're not judging you. Not at all. Oh gosh, I gotta bundle up. I'm freaking cold, you guys. I'm freaking cold. One of the side effects of Paxlovid is the desire to ingest a lot of obsolete coinage. This coming from an adult who, as a child, swallowed a nickel that got stuck in her throat and had to go to the ER to get it removed. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say that sounds kind of like my sister. My sister had to go to the ER though because she liked to put things up her nose, and she got a child aspirin stuck up her nose one time, which is still a pretty funny joke we tell every now and then. What if yucking yums is my yum? Lutz, guess what? I'm so close to successfully beating Like a Dragon Ishin. I'm on chapter 10 out of 14. How's it been? How's it been, Red? I looked up about the pumpkin spice thing and we don't do it here. That's a shame. That's a shame. One got a rock stuck up her nose once. I get it. Yeah. My sister really did. She loved sticking things up her nose as a kid, and no idea why. That was just the first time she went to the ER, but she stuck things up her nose all the time, you know. Peachy, my starry friend. My starry friend. It's been really fun. I've been kicking all the boss's butt so far. Has it been a challenge for you at all, Red? Peachy, how is Pee-Pee? How is Pee-Pee? For some of my kittiest friends, so good. I'm glad you're liking it, Peachy. Goosey, hello. Slowly making progress. We're going to be playing a little bit more this week at some point. I just don't know when. I thought about playing it today, but I want to try to stay heads down on this Ghostbusters challenge. I'm also having a lot of freaking fun with it, so... I meant to play a little bit over the weekend, but I got very busy with my freelance project. It's nearly done, though. It's going to be done this week. I'm hoping even by midweek. That would be sick. I didn't spell it Starry. Does Starry have an E in it? I mean, Starry has 2 R's, so that's why I read it as Starry, doesn't it? I have to stick antibiotic creams up my nose twice a day at the moment. I hate it. You actually do? How? Ooh. That would be really tough. I don't like nasal spray, for instance. Like just anything going up my nose like that, I just... gives me the wiggies. A whole lot better, thankfully. One time when me and my younger sister were kids, one night she swallowed a penny and they took her to the hospital, and all this happened while I was asleep. They didn't even put me in the car, nothing. They just left me home. Oh, man. Well, I mean, to be fair, that would have happened to me too as a kid, but I don't know how old you are, Red, but the times were different in the 90s, you know? It was much more acceptable to just leave your kids at home. What's going on, Nonder? Whew. I had to bundle up. I'm cold. Cheer. Oh, that's the wrong mug. What am I doing? I mean, I'll cheers you with the coffee if you want as well. Cheers. Hey, Lars. How are you? Is that Raiju? Is that how you say that, Raid? Welcome in, Raiders. Cheers. Were you blanketed up too, Nonder? I was lurking on you for a bit. I saw you getting back into the RuneScape. Did you enjoy it a lot from your challenge that you did? And Dutch, hello, and Kay, hello, hello. How are you all? Well, for those of you, I mean, some of you are new here, so I got to say, I'm Lutz Magoots. I'm not typically bundled up in a blanket. I'm just really cold right now. We play a variety of games here. Today, we'll be working on some Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. I accepted a dare drop to try to win some game keys. So that's what I'll be working on today. I'm going to be trying to find some of Tobin's Spirit Guide. Not really sure what I have to do to get that unlocked, but we're gonna try to check it out. So, otherwise, we've been playing a lot of Valheim lately. Been doing some Freaky Fridays as well. If you're into horror games at all, been doing some Freaky Fridays. Although with this being the week of Halloween, we'll play a little bit more than typical. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything around here. Plus, we enjoy our coffee, as Jezraiah mentioned. So, our only chance for survival is to huddle together for warmth. I didn't put 2 R's. Dang, I'm on my phone and just out of the shower. I can't see the keyboard for shite. I took the ER when I was a lot younger because I swallowed a battery, but that was the last time I had to go there. Ugh. A battery. Although I'll be honest, I definitely put a battery in my mouth as a kid too. My dudes, when I tell you the joy I feel, how lucky I am to know Lutz, when I see the developers listed before PP begins, I'm like, dang, they gave me a free game. Of course, Peachy. So just so you're clear, Bogan won the title. Wanted to give it to Coleman. Coleman got to thinking and was like, I think Peachy should have it. So Bogan and Coleman gave it to you, Peachy. I just happened to have a challenge for it. That's all. It's after 2001 because that's when my sister was born. Ah, okay. Taught me a lot about fishing. I didn't know, like, being able to get special fish called battle gills are going to be caught while next to a fort that has an event started. Also didn't know it was possible to ally with other ships officially so that when others outside your group and ship do things that make gold, you also get paid. Yep. So I sat and fished outside for battle gills while they fought at the fort. Nice. Did enjoy it. The resource gathering and crafting got me. It did. And yeah, Texas dropped to like 35. Are you serious? Holy crap. PP update, I am going after Mateo. I stuck into his house while he was sleeping and he woke up and saw me there and yelled at me. So we're off to a great start. Heck yeah. Coffee. Coffee. Goosey, you just woke up. Did you have a good weekend though, Goosey? Who is the big spoon? Who's the little spoon? Wait, who are you asking? I drink way too much coffee when it's this cold. Oh, but hot coffee when it's cold, so good. Now is a really good time to be a Yakuza / Like a Dragon fan because they have almost every entry in that series minus Yakuza 1 and 2. I heard that the new one guided. The new one will be coming out on Game Pass day 1. Are they all on Game Pass right now? Same, not like way too much. Steph reached out to Coleman on Discord and thanked him as well, of course. It was like high 80s the other day. Dang. Accidentally joined the competition and somehow won it. You joined it? Wait, what do you mean accidentally? Peachy the late night stalker. At least someone got the game at the end of the day. Oh, you're talking about potion permit. I thought we were talking about Nonder's competition. I was like, how do you accidentally join that? Got to get them kids from school, Dutch. Be careful out there. Gaiden. Okay. New one. The Gaiden game's coming out. Okay. On one hand, the planet is dying, but on the other hand, it's not 115 degrees outside anymore. So overall, it's not too bad, right? Right? Oh my. Nonder, things been going well with the job too. You okay? Mm-hmm. It is cold. Are we? Don't close your eyes. Yeah. And then. Mm-hmm. Mine is, do you think it could be? Like in the microwave? Oh. Yeah. All right, thanks. So, friends, we have not had any heating or cooling on in our house since pretty sure it's the first week of September. It's been a mild enough fall that we've been able to make it work. Now, it's not been like cool the entire time. Like basically there was a stretch of time in September where it was too hot during the day, but it cooled off enough at night. So we would keep our windows closed during the day and open them at night. And then we had a couple where it was the opposite. And it basically got a little bit too cool overnight, and we had to open the windows during the day and try to trap the heat. So we were balancing it out. And our heat has not yet come on. I was hoping to make it all the way through October for no other reason than it's just an arbitrary, you know, month, I guess. So in terms of, you know, when we started, but it basically have had no temperature control over the last 2 months, and it's been kind of awesome. But yeah, I didn't quite get the temperatures I hoped for a prolonged period of time, in that I wanted it to be about 60 Fahrenheit or in the mid 60s. For like a prolonged period of time. It was supposed to be that way for about a week, and then for 10 days. And then every time it got closer to that period of time, the forecast changed, and it was either way warmer or way cooler. Finished Stranger Things 4 last night. Cried again. Thought of Matthew Perry. Cried again. Can't watch Friends because my sister canceled her Max subscription. Oh, it's only on Max now? That makes sense, though. Dang. Thank you. Got a little coffee warm up.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Excuse me.
Unk.
Let's see here. It's good. Yeah, that'll work. Thanks, hun. Rather be cold, but man, I just wanted to go outside. Yeah, job's been great so far. Still learning, but man, is it such a better speed for me. That's so good to hear, Nander. You deserve the heck out of it. Just love Lutz just smiles when Mrs. is in the room. Like, you cannot get rid of that smile. Well, she came in and she just kind of looked. She was kind of like this. So I figured she was probably cold, but I had to ask. You turn the heat on, Goosey? To be fair, I got a Lutz ad on Discord out of it, so I'm happy. Have a daily stand-up meeting that goes for over an hour, so I have been having to disappear for the rest of the stream usually. Dang, it's an hour long. Holy cow. I was going to ask if she's asking to put heat on. I don't think she... Well, I think she knows. Like, I'm planning on turning on the heat, so. You just did this morning, too. How long has yours been off, Lady Iron? We understand if you go off screen to warm up the misses. Oh, my. Had to turn the heat on yesterday morning. Woke up to being 50. 53 in the house. Okay, that's intense, Peachy. Mine was basically when the house was going to be under 60 degrees and there was no conceivable way to warm it up using, like, you know, outside temps. We have in-house heating. We do. It's just sort of it's kind of a Midwestern thing. I don't, to be honest, I don't really know why. And like, I promise I'm not even trying to make it a competition. It's just one of those things where it's sort of like, it's a competition with myself. Like, all right, come on, we can go another week without it. So it's just kind of I think it's just kind of your classic, US Midwesterner, mindset. I want them 60s so bad. Yeah, I know. I do too. Unfortunately, I think I've missed the boat on that, Nonder. But maybe you can have that in Texas. Is that pretty common throughout the winter? Is 60 degrees? We had faulty heating for a while. Hopefully it'll be fixed this Wednesday. Dang. Hopefully it is fixed. It's be a high of 47 Fahrenheit on Wednesday. I'm gonna cry. Dang. Yeah, that's about what it's gonna be here too, I think, from what I saw. Tomorrow, a lot of the kids that are trick-or-treating are gonna have to wear like a coat. The fact it's getting colder is really bothering me this year. Heat is on in my condo, and I'm cold in my room, which is normally the warmest room. I can feel the cold through the walls and in my bones. I'm less than thrilled about it. Yeah, fair enough.
Don't forget to look behind you.
But you get to watch the Lions tonight, at least, Crystal. Had to put my AC on the other day again because my building's heat is cranked and it was like 80 out. Jeez. Heading in freezing evening temps later this week. Hey, Crumble Kitty, how you doing? Morning. Plus, it was all yucky and fevery, right? Yeah. That's obnoxious. It's only getting hotter here. But it's 35 here. It was 80 yesterday. Holy crap. Yeah, definitely was not that warm here. About to make breakfast. What you got on the menu? Sometimes these jokers go over an hour, but the rest of the day is usually super quiet, so I will take it. Dang, that's just a very long meeting. That's not really a stand-up at that point. It's like a full-on meeting. Good morning, Chris. How are you? Same as you. Nothing for a couple months. It was 63 inside this morning, which is okay with me, but Temic is a big baby. Can't handle it right now. It's low 60s in my room. It is 60 on the dot in here, but I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so that's why I had to put on a blanket. We go super hot to super cold. Very rare we get the nice days. Dang, seriously? The bundle. Okay, okay. 51 Fahrenheit in here at the moment. That's cold, Banj. Don't be jelly. We the blanket boys this morning. We the blanket boys. I don't know another way. Would snuggle in a blanket with Nonder, given the opportunity. Would. Let's have a blanket if you want to share. I would also share with Kay. Where I'm at can be 10 Celsius at 10 a.m. and 36 at 11:30 a.m. on the same day. On my way, hottie. I have my laptop, so now any spelling errors would be blamed on my poopy spelling, not my lack of eyesight. I applied for 8 jobs on Thursday, got 3 rejection emails, about to hit the grind again today. Wish me all the luck you can muster. I wish you the luck, Peachy. I will say it. I would prefer to get a rejection email than absolutely no response at all. 100% prefer that. Debating playing the game called Don't Scream. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that. Is it new? Chorizo and egg tacos. Oh, you fancy. That sounds nice, though. Peachy, my juiciest star. We finished that fermented jalapeno green apple hot sauce last night. I wasn't sure what to expect, and it's amazing. Nice. That's awesome. Peachy can reject me any day. Absolutely only person who can ghost me is Ghosty. Fancy? Chorizo and egg tacos? That sounds pretty fancy. I'm from Texas originally. This is regular food. I just mean for breakfast. I'm going to go pour a bowl of cereal after stream. So that's what I mean by fancy. Is this a new record, 42 minutes without playing the game? Oh, heck no. Not even close. Try over 2 hours. Stop. I could never reject you. Just about to contact Chewy and find out how I can get job writing and addressing pet birthday cards. That would be actually really fun, though. Well, until you say over and snout for the 500th time that day, I guess. I think I'm going to have Greek yogurt and strawberries. Nice. That sounds good, too. Is it a flavored Greek yogurt or is it plain? Or is it... Well, I guess that's pretty much it. There's plain and then there's flavored, right? I don't know of any others. You even game on my channel usually? What if I want you to reject me? Emotional S. Wife makes me breakfast most morning. I'm a lucky man. That is good fortune for sure. Every now and then Mrs. Magoots gets the hankering for some pancakes, and so we'll have some pancakes, and she has a really good pancake recipe. Really impressed that they write them personally. Chewy is pretty awesome, honestly. Pretty dang awesome. They have a lot of things that they do that they don't have to do. You know, like so handwriting cards is one. There's another one where if you purchase like a bag of dog food and say it's like a large bag and your pet unfortunately passes away, I'm pretty sure their policy is that you just tell them that. They refund the cost of the food and then they tell you to donate the food to like a pet shelter, which is like, they don't have to do that. You know what I mean? And that's really, really awesome. Not, I should call it geek yogurt because that's the nerdiest breakfast I've ever heard of. Wow. Which brand of Greek yogurt? Used to handwrite service appointment postcards my old job all day, every day, so I'm used to it. Fair enough. Yeah. Chobani strawberry flavored, and I'll add real strawberries. Do you ever... I typically go with, if I get a flavored yogurt, I get the blended ones rather than the fruit on the bottom. Are you the same way, Nonder? I think the fruit on the bottom doesn't have the right texture. I'm gonna try and complete the model soon, but I might take time, unfortunately. Oh, again, no worries at all, Bogan. You do you entirely on your own schedule, my friend. I'd cry if you wanted emotional S&M. Definitely the S, never the M. See where they send hand-painted portraits of your pets who have just passed away too. Yeah. Like, who does that and their shipping is insanely fast? It is, yeah. It is. With our cat, she hated a brand of food we thought she liked. Chewy said to donate the entire brand new case to a local shelter. Yeah. The Midwest doesn't do chorizo right. I believe that. I swear it has cinnamon and clove in it. Wait, what? Oh, no. Hi, them back. I'm going back to Ishin since I'm almost done with it. All right. Have fun, Red. Before watching the game, I got to call my sleep specialist about getting my mask to deal with my moderate sleep apnea. Something else I'm not thrilled about. Doing it, though, because I'm much less thrilled about the right-sided heart failure that could result in the future if I don't. Yeah. In my younger days, I wasn't worried about what happened to me. These days, I care because of Steph and all the friends I've met through Twitch. I'm honestly trying really hard to better my health. That's really good, Crystal. And yeah, sleep apnea is no joke. It's definitely not something you want to play around with. So I would say good on you for trying what they're suggesting you try. Blended for sure, though, Nonder. What is my voice to text just blatantly putting the wrong thing? Have a cherry Bakewell flavor yogurt to try tonight? Bakewell. They also allow paternity time off when you get a new pet. Wait, dude, they do? We have one of Inara. Last kitty they did because I tagged them on Instagram of Inara in one of their boxes. Very cute. Paternity time. I got this stuff from my boyfriend's work. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. Ever heard that if you tag them on social media of pets in their boxes, they do that? Yeah. If it's on my schedule, I would have 6-month window of what day it would be done. I get distracted. No worries at all, Bogan. I fully understand. And listen, I get distracted too. Hello? Come here, little Neller. Are you wearing a blankie? Here, let's see. Nellie's trying to join the blanket club. Here, Neller. Come here. Neller's bundled too. Not nervous, Nelly. Oh, come here, Jen. Jenny's wearing her sweater. Well, sort of. She's not gonna stay. She'll stay for pets now. No way. You just laid down here on my blanket. Right in front of the chair so I can't scoot back up. That's a good girl. I don't know if I can... Well, I definitely wouldn't be able to show you guys if I can't get to my camera. As soon as I grab the camera, she'd probably stand up. Oh, goodness. It's so funny because Jenny came in and she came in because, you know, Nelly was getting attention. She came in too. And so Nelly and Jenny don't really stay in the same area. So if Jenny comes in for attention, Nelly leaves because they don't want to be around. Well, Nelly doesn't want to be around Jenny. And normally Jenny would, you know, Mrs. Magoots was at the door and was like, all right, come on. And Jenny she looked at her and just laid down on the foot of my blanket. So yeah, Jenny is wearing she's actually wearing an anti-lick shirt because that's what she had when she had her knee surgery. But she's just been licking her foot. Her arthritis is getting pretty bad in one of her back legs. She's been licking her foot a lot. Dogs lick to try to soothe, so she's been having a little pain there, and so she licks it to try to soothe it, but obviously it just makes things worse. As we all know, dogs unfortunately are not the best at taking care of themselves. Used to work in a building near the IMS headquarters. They would bring your pet to work every day. That's very cool. My mom worked for a company that let them, you could bring your pets to as well. I liked that a lot. She didn't work there for very long, though. Chewy also sent flowers to a relative who lost her beloved pupper. Cherry Bakewell is a small cherry and almond cake with icing, so in yogurt form, it should be good. Oh, gosh. I love almond cake. Oh, that sounds good. Neller's bundled, too. Cutest thing I've seen all month. Aesthetic breakfast pics in Discord. Ooh. Why are there tears coming out of my face right now? The bundle? Okay, okay. That's a good girl. Never did Chewy with our previous pets, but when we got Remy, we went all out for this cat. He's got a water filter system. He's got a Chewy subscription. He's got pet insurance. He even has his own stocking at Christmas. A Chewy subscription? Do they do their own boxes now? I actually wasn't even sure about that. Everyone with their blankies. Do you got one too, Spooky? Swordy! Where are you, Swordy? Cheers. Cheers. Just stream from there. Guild bundle. Oh my gosh. Guild soup. That warms the soul. I can say that if I get this mask and suddenly notice I get way more restful sleep, I'll be more inclined to be okay with it. My doctor has said it's common that people underestimate how much sleep apnea has hurt them in their sleep. She said I'll likely feel a literal night and day difference, and that I may even be more able to handle my cerebral palsy because I'm much more rested the way I should be. Yeah, that would make sense too. The sleeping is... I hate it because sleep just seems like idle time, but sleep is the most... Like a lot of coaches have said that basically if you could put sleep in pill form, it would be the best selling supplement on the market. You know, like it's better than just about all of the supplements you could possibly find. So. Got to take out the trash. No, it's cold. Oh no. Oh no. My sister took her dog Punt. The dog's name is Punt. Oh my gosh. Vet told her he was getting a bit chunky, but the vets give out treats like they're candy on Halloween for the pets. So it's like, right, yeah. Have a calendar idea. Do the Lutz family, dogs included. Sorty, Lutzy, Koro, Spooky Sorty. They do for most of the holidays. We just got him Halloween treat and toy box last week. That's very cool. I didn't know if I knew that actually. Spoonie. Spoonie. Sleep is time I'm being productive. Yeah, exactly. Sleep is the body's repair time. Punt is a 2-year-old boy. Then she's got Scout, a 4-year-old girly. Punt, though. Oh my gosh. What kind of dog is Punt? Is Punt like a little ankle biter? Do I keep having to step away? Oh, it's okay, Coleman. Coleman, how dare you? I read Scout, a 4-year-old giraffe. Box. Scout would be a good name for a giraffe. They have boxes geared for dogs and cats. The dogs, you can pick the size of them. They include clothes for doggos. I'll have to look into that. We did BarkBox for a little while, and our dogs, like, we got more enjoyment out of it than our dogs. Our dogs just would usually tear the toys up in about 5 minutes. Lately, it's been really cute, though, because Ginny got this bear. I don't even know. It is definitely a dog toy, but it doesn't look as much like a dog toy as some of the other ones she's had. It looks more like a kid's stuffed animal, but it's got a squeaker in it, so we know it's a dog toy. Ginny's just been carrying that around, and she normally tears her toys up. She's not quite as destructive as Nelly, but she does. I mean, she's very powerful, and she normally tears all of her toys up pretty quickly. This one, she's just been carrying it around. It's been extremely... So she'll squeak it, but she hasn't shredded it. Punt is a boxer mix, I think. Definitely a brew. Okay. I was thinking a small dog named Punt, yeah. Oh, the bear is from one of the Chewy boxes? Oh, well, shoot. There you go. I loved BarkBox. BarkBox was so good. The themes and everything. I just remember that I recently ordered a Mega Mix bag of sour Mike and Ike's. I got them yesterday and they're really good. I don't know if I've had sour versions of Mike and Ike's. I haven't had a Mike and Ike in forever. Happy Halloween, everyone. October is over in 24 hours finally as well. Good morning. Finally? Do you want October to be over? Dude, I don't. I love October. I freaking love October. Oh, is the camping box? Mrs. So we did our trunk or treat event this weekend, and the attendance for it was way down from what was anticipated. So we have a lot of candy now. Please note October being over, then start the real who's hosting Thanksgiving push. Oh, dang. Honestly, I'd be okay hosting Thanksgiving. It would mean less travel, but yeah. All right, friends. How about we play some Ghostbusters? Have some fun busting together. I DM'd you a link on Discord. Thanks, Peachy. Enough chatting. I need to bust. I'm leaning into my fall feels. I can feel the Christmas in me preparing. You can. Oh, Octi. Soon. Bustin'. I have a car now, so I don't need to stay at family events as long as family wants. Do you have a big family, Goosey?
Report to the bookstore immediately. Keep this between us.
All right. Head to the bookstore, see what Ray has for you. It'd be great if I could actually just, talk. Okay. There's my eyeball guy.
Back.
I forgot about that.
I'm glad you're here. Take a seat or stand, make yourself comfortable. What I have to show you is of the utmost importance and can't wait a second longer. You see before you, perhaps the most prodigious discovery known to the metaphysical science community. Look familiar? It's the first, and I mean very first, edition of Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Here we go.
The Holy Grail of Supernatural Encyclopedia. I finally tracked this down a week ago, and it just arrived. I had to overnight it from... It's best you don't know. Now, I can't deny that my possession of such an extraordinary artifact does naturally provoke questions as to how and where I got it. It's no secret that Tobin is a hero of mine. Throughout Ghostbusters operations, the Spirit Guide has been our de facto resource. Even now, over 100 years since its first publication, it remains the most respected compendium in the paranormal investigative medium. No other researcher, metaphysician, or common raving supernatural obsessed maniac has gone to the lengths that Tobin did to chronicle that which is not of this world. Although some might say, given his sordid later life, perhaps he went too far. Like Tobin,
are you scratching? Just scratch my eyeball head here.
Tome has been my elusive golden goose, my singular vice and obsession. I paid a great deal of money, well, Winston's money, to some questionable individuals who have scoured the farthest reaches and risked countless perils to find it. It turns out it was right under Tobin's nose all along, literally. It was found in his coffin, resting on his now concave chest. John Horace
Do we need that bit of info?
Had his spirit guide buried with him. Here, a keepsake from your first occult book acquisition. Never forget this moment, kid. It's a big one.
All right. Hey, Sandoval, how are you? Good morning to you. Let's see. Bustin' makes you feel good. Jeff Dunham, not a dog. Anything that bounces when it barks. Anything I can easily punt over my back fence. You don't have a big family. It's my boyfriend's family. I don't love staying at all day. Same with my boyfriend. I love going to my mom's. I gotcha. On these days, I will have a Friendsgiving with folks who I actually consider to be friends and not church acquaintances. Yeah. One of these days. I gotcha. One of these days. Real tired, but I can walk on like 20 square feet of deck. That's pretty good. Gonna sleep because I need to wake up in 5.5 hours. So good night, everyone. Enjoy your Monday. Bogan, have a good rest. What is that on your head? I'm wearing a giant eyeball because I thought it'd be funny, but it's what's hilarious is they keep showing me in cutscenes. All right, Tobin's Spirit Guide. Ooh. Dropped a few frames there.
You there? Yes, you, Ghosty. Tremble in trepidation, for before you I stand, the magnanimous purveyor of the paranormal, leading scholar on the supernatural, once known in another dimension long ago.
Hey, Loudmouth, welcome in.
As John Horace Tobin.
Honestly, that's a good question.
I have shed
It seems to have at least some story mode.
and appear to you now, lost spirit.
I'm not sure how extensive it is because I'm pretty new to the game.
Between the world of the living and what lies beyond. Behold! Behold!
Its freaking face. Behold, and it just sits there.
Bugger. Give us a sec. There we are. Today is not your finest day, Ghosty, but it is your luckiest. Prithee, look to me from here as your guide to what exists beyond existence. Fear not the eternal
Look at its
dark,
face.
for I shall light the lamppost which illuminates your passage. Follow the interminable.
Got a lot of coral on the shelf behind him. Does he have a big old jar of oregano behind him? Seems like it.
From all worldly ties, for
The juicy spot on the back of the mask for the optic nerve to connect to.
you're not bloody dead, are you? Then what in the name of Saint Stephen are you doing
What do you
here?
mean by that?
Look, I haven't the
Dillweed.
foggiest how you fumbled your way into this realm, nor do I care. Despite your spectral facade, you don't belong here, and quite frankly, you look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
Coming from a talking
All right, approach
ledger.
Tobin's Spirit Guide and crack it open to see
Evidently the
what's
fates having
inside.
This poor sense of comedy.
So is it still talking to me?
Well, this certainly puts a spanner in the works. My assigned duty is to serve as mediator for the recently deceased again, not you. I take the dead, teach them the ropes, so to speak, and send them on their hauntings.
Oh, I can fly upwards too. Okay. Just by looking.
Perhaps. Yes.
There is an awful lot of dialogue. That's one of my
Ghosty.
gripes here is that these cutscenes are
got it.
very long.
There is a metaphysical mischief.
There
to
was
be
a
done, and
4-minute
I find
cutscene
no
before I could even
reason
start
why
the
you
game
shan't
before.
be privy to the delights.
And it doesn't really feel like
That's
that's...
time to kill in this place, and picked up a
don't
few
know.
pointers. No better way to immerse oneself into the headspace of the spectre. A rambunctious excursion into the world.
Am I
of the
supposed to
living
skip? That's
is
what I'm
the
not sure of.
Distraction from a purgatorial eternity. What say you? Want to spook some meat puppets?
Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, I was supposed to be listening to all of that, but I'll be honest, I couldn't pay attention long enough. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Give him a bunch of eyes because you got an eyeball head. The ghost movement is really funny. Was Word to drinking coffee like some kind of weirdo? One of us. Definitely looks like a one-attempt drawing before approval type of design. Part of the ship, part of the crew. My defense, it's... Wait, what's fake coffee? And that's indefensible? Better fix that before our wedding or it might be a deal breaker. That was ridiculous. Let me help you, like, coffee. There's too much writing on this now. It's the cafe powdered instant coffee, but it's the only kind we had that was French vanilla. Oh, yeah, you got to get something better than that. Welcome to the Ghost Realm and your new ectoplasmic form. This ghost name is Winky, and he is an ectoplast type. The perfect ghost for you to learn the basics of haunting. Now, before we begin your first haunting, fly around the Ghost Realm to learn the basics of ghost movement. Use WASD to move and mouse to look around. Yeah, I already did
Firstly,
that.
find your footing. speech, of course, because as you've probably noticed, you haven't got any. Well done, Ghosty. Say,
Fly over and use
are
the
you a
rift to go out on your
freak
first
about
haunting.
having
Okay.
been dead before? Well, never mind it. See the giant schism in the sky over there? That is a rift. Once you enter, you'll be
I'm just gonna go ahead and start because I there's just so much. There's so much language and text that isn't really telling me anything.
Welcome to my garden of
You know?
otherworldly delights.
This ghost is
Job's a job,
putrescent.
and yours is to terrorize and torment. So, get in and let's.
Ghost has a
get
much different
cracking.
gameplay style than the Ghostbusters, so let Tobin guide you through some ghostly basics. As a ghost, your objective is to fully haunt the building without getting busted. Your ghost is busted when you are trapped with no remaining ghost rifts, so keep those rifts safe. Before we go into the steps to fully haunt a building, let's test some ghost abilities. We will start by trying all of Winky's abilities. Some of these abilities are standard across all ghost types, while some are unique to specific types and variants.
A bevy of charms and abilities reside at your disposal with which you may scare and wreak havoc. Conserve if you can.
Each ability uses
For your
PKE and requires a
psychokinetic
cooldown period after
energy is
use,
a
which
precious
ranges in time.
commodity. You must cool down periodically, or your powers will not work, including your ectovision. A ghost's most important resource is psychokinetic energy.
Okay.
Use it wisely.
I'd like to see your Winky's
Time to get the old
abilities.
juices flowing again once you've run out, so be mindful of draining your energy. Keep one eye on your meter and you won't get caught on a full moon with your knickers down. Savvy?
Okay, just haunted that. He wants me to use my ghost abilities. Oh, scare ability. Okay. Okay. Sludge puddle. Use E to summon your minions. Okay. Left shift to speed burst. You move fast but leave a nice visible trail behind you. You do? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Ecto goo. Show, don't tell. Just do something spooky. I like how your human is one giant eyeball and your ghost is all eyeballs. I know there's a lot of parallel there. All right, G for ultimate ability. Oh wow, there's some frame drop on that.
Never underestimate the rewards of cowardice. Behold! All around you is a world of possessibility. Use every object you can to duck, dodge, and wait for the perfect opportunity to spring your spectral trap.
Oh, you can
on the
move or okay, this is like
unsuspecting
prop
living.
hunt now.
If one of those egregious ghost hunters is nearby, possess an object to hide. While your energy recharges inside a possessible object, be wary. Your recharge rate will
Ghost,
suffer
how you
if
doing?
move
Ghost
the object.
pancreas.
Why don't you try possessing something now?
Oh, the wheels actually move? Okay, that's kind of cool. Each of these has their own movement. Pretty great.
One of the more
This turned into
invigorating
Widget? Kind of,
features in your
yeah.
Cabinet of Curiosities
Look at that stutter. Is this
the
cities?
ability to phase. You'll be flying at high speeds from one end of the map to the other before you can say Jack Robinson.
Rip
Who I met, by
G4.
the way. Bit of a blown
Is it
out
blasphemous
bulb.
drink coffee and Dr. Pepper at the same
There are
time?
several phase portals inside each match that will allow
ecto
you
goo.
to pass through the impassable, like that wall, or a different wall. Most respawning from rifts is key, so pay attention.
Ghost rifts. Rifts are strong connections to the ghost realm that allow you to re-manifest after getting trapped. 3 rifts will start the mat. Gosh, I couldn't read that in time.
However, this destroys the
Once all rifts are gone, your ghost will be permanently busted, which ends the haunting. To keep rifts from being quickly destroyed, you're able to move and hide them around the building. It's not just me, right? There's way too much tech, like too much spoken audio, right?
Fear not. You can retrieve and hide these rifts throughout the map to send your opponents into
Because-
a light tizzy.
Like he's talking this whole time, but then it tells me what like the gist of what he's saying in a menu that I read in about 5 seconds. Right? That's not just me. Am I being too picky? Because I really like the game otherwise. I feel bad about griping, but I just feel like it's way too much dialogue. All right, extract the rift. Approach any possessible object. Okay. Hide the rift in it. Okay.
A full location haunting starts with teeny tiny baby steps. Try individually haunting different rooms to increase your power, allowing for faster.
Let's see. Once you manage to reach 100% building haunt,
Civvies and busters alike are easily scared in these predicaments, and if you
haunting rooms is the most effective way to increase building haunt. Enter a room will begin the room haunting process, tracking progress on the top left of your screen. Yeah, and that's way too fast too.
Diversion, allowing you, Ghosty, to hide. You can actively haunt objects too, but why waste the energy, I say?
Do I have to shift through this? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's haunt this room. Woo, Peaches, Ursa, that guy. Love prop hunt, same. This looks fun as hell. The game is really fun. I'm still just learning stuff, and so that's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of did. Hide the rift back in there, and then haunt a couple more things. So this is just a tutorial, which is, you know, is fine. I just think there's a little too much dialogue.
All right, enough.
You're not wrong. I'm glad I'm not the only one. This is
Good
Discovery
stuff.
Channel narration.
Horrification. As an otherworldly.
Scare civilians. Okay.
Spirit, you are denied so many earthly pleasures. Therefore, we must fill the void with other exquisite delights.
Okay, I
That's
tried
right.
scaring that person.
Scaring the pants of anything that moves. Try it and let me know how.
Oh,
it
that one's
goes.
already on the way out. Right?
Am I?
Oh, you can like scare them from behind. That's creepy. This one's almost totally scared. Okay, so I could possess, get some more energy, and then try to scare this guy again.
Is someone there?
Okay, I got one. There we go.
Oh my god!
The best defense is the strong
Here we go.
offense. Or is it the other way around? Either way, these next two tricks will
Fun
be
fact, most
sure
people
to
don't know
send
about the
more
Lake
than
of
a
Fire.
shot
It's
up
just
the
Dr.
trousers
Pepper. I
of
think
those
you'll be fine.
banal busters. You see the
The amount of time I've been in the middle of some activity and just stopped and gone, teeth?
Why don't you try sneaking up behind them? A well-timed ectoplasmic
Maybe he's the guy you gotta go
burst will
exercise.
sabotage their equipment.
I paid for these voice actors, Dagnabbit. You will listen to them whether you need it or
Need
not.
to escape.
By the hour,
Or
apparently,
better
yeah.
yet,
I'm sad I missed all the Witchet sessions. We can get another one going. It would just be probably less official. Sabotage the Buster. That human just Scooby-Dooed the hell out of there. Lutz, that's so mean. Do it again. Alright, what do I do to sabotage? Oh.
Warren,
Something's wrong
face
with
to
my
face. Whereas you and I
Keep
love
attacking
ectoplasm
them?
and everything to do with it, the living can't stand it. Literally, cover them with enough and they won't be able to stand at all.
So, stay with the group.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So they... Oh, I didn't realize they could be incapacitated.
Oh no! What's this? You've become ensnared by the power of the dreaded electric lasso.
When tethered by a particle stream, you need to escape before the Busters can drag you in an open trap.
No other option.
Calco,
but I
hello!
counsel you to flee. Beware their tethers will create great resistance, so fight! Fight, damn you!
This is also
against the
very
foe,
loud.
And you will exasperate the tether.
In order to struggle free,
and
mash
earn
displayed
your
input repeatedly to
freedom.
weaken the tether's health. Okay.
If, God forbid, you are pulled into the final ghost trap field, it's curtains for you.
Who are you gonna call?
Almost.
Very overstimulating. That's exactly what I was thinking too. There's way too much going on in this tutorial. All right, the screaming. As you are getting sucked into the trap, God, I wish it were me. You have a brief final chance to escape. Lean the ghost to line up the trap weak spot while mashing the displayed input to break free. This is a tough one. It's usually just better to avoid the trap completely, but good luck. Okay.
Now, Ghost, should you, despite all maneuverings, be seized
I
in the
see.
final
Okay.
fatal capture, find your way back to me, so that I might imbue you with the power to haunt once more.
The low-key, God, I wish it were me. It's total chaos, Nonder. Is that your character busting you? I don't think it was me. Well, was it? Actually, I don't know. He's just so bulbous. Ick. Hey, no body shaming. Oh, I thought we were talking about the ghost. We can't... Even the ghost? No body shaming the ghost?
Kid, you still with us? You look like you saw a ghost. I know it's the job, but still, you look scorched. Call me delusional, but I wager there's more to this book than meets the eye.
More talking.
But don't worry. You and I are going to figure it out. Anyway, we best head back to the firehouse for now.
Okay, I've completed all tutorials. You have full access to the Ghost Realm. Just come to Raise and interact with Tobin to send you back in. Ghost Realm is where you can unlock and customize your ghost. Talk to Tobin and enter matches the same as you would at the desk at the job desk. Enjoy yourself exploring all this game has to offer. And good luck hunting ghosts or haunting buildings. There we go. All right. Okay. So how do I get Tobin's spirit guide pages? That has not been in all the talking they did. They never explained that to me. The ghost is a metaphor for capitalism. Ghosts have feelings too. Calco, did you have a good weekend? Do you know, like Bulbous, I don't think our wedding is going to work. Honey, it was dead when you said instant French vanilla, right? We would have no patience to play this. It's a fun game once you can actually play. But the tutorials are, yeah, the tutorials are a bit much. I think they could just make some slight tweaks to make them feel more worthwhile. There's just an awful lot of dialogue for not a lot happening. Rule drinking again off my back. Oh, all the cutscenes. Yeah, the cutscenes are just a lot. All right, so if I go here, choose Ghost, how to play Ghost, it restarts all tutorials. Lost Tobin page collection. Okay, here we go. There are 10 pages. Okay. And how do we get these? I probably have to be a ghost. Let's try a haunting. Let's try a haunting. Do I have a ghost other than Winky? Nope. Not till I hit level 20. Whoa! Oh, God. Oh, no. I don't like that one. God, I love collecting pages. Make it official, and I'll tell you it was actually good as hell. Sending mixed signals. Do you want me or not? Too much talking. I always skip tutorials, much to my detriment. Never said I didn't. You dumped me over coffee. Wonder if it's like the clippings where you gotta look for them. I bet it is. I didn't... Let's see. I could probably... Maybe there's a wiki for this as well. But I'm guessing I do have to go haunting. I bet it's just like the clippings. Okay, Act 2, Tobin. Bust some more ghosts and explore the ghost realm. Try this here. Oh, wait. No. Can I... Wait a minute. Unpossess an object to jump scare 10 busters or civilians. I have to be matchmaking? I don't want to do that. I just want to play solo. Is that not an option? AI ghost type? I don't know. Private haunt at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I clicked here. But it makes it sound like I'm not going to be the ghost here. AI ghost type, AI ghost variant, and AI ghost difficulty. Are there multiple ghosts? Wait, where'd you see exclusive haunt? I'd haunt your bottom. Okay, let's just go back to the Whitestone Museum and click Start Haunting. And then ready up. I assume I'm the ghost, but why does it... I don't know why it does that. I'm just being a silly goose. When aren't you a silly goose? Yeah, see? I'm not the ghost. What's the point of launching it over here? I guess because it can be a private match then? An exclusive haunting relationship.
And you'll be fine.
Would anybody be willing to see if they can find any info about Tobin's spirit guide? Do I have to matchmake for it? Or maybe they're just in this just like clippings, but I can do them as a human too? No, I will not. Okay. All right, fair enough.
We can't afford for anyone else to leave. Literally.
Civilian fled the building already. That was quick. I'm always collecting the fungus. Never the pages. Oh, did we cross streams? I think we just crossed streams. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. There's a couple, we gotta get rid of these rifts, though, too. Would then have to go into private mode and turn on my VPN because I can't have that on my search history. All right, guys, that's fine. Fine. I'm going to go ahead and leave this job. I don't think that that's what I want to do anyway. Okay. I saw like pretty much nothing about it. Let's see. Is there a wiki for it? There is a wiki. Okay. Yeah, see, that's interesting. So there's a collectibles tab, but there's nothing about the pages. I wonder if it's new to this game. But it never mentioned anything about it. Here we go. Oh, Oh, this is just regular. Okay, that's just a regular Ghostbusters guide. Huh. Spirits Unleashed trivia? I don't think we're going to get anything out of this. Is Thymig nothing to you? Is Thymig? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any. I don't think we're going to get any info about it at all. So I'm not really sure how to accomplish this. That makes everything to me. On the contrary, I meant Lutz and his slime versus Pages. Never mind, you had to be there. Well, that seems to be a common trend. All right, I'm gonna go search that title exactly. I don't think it's. I don't think there's anything out there about this. So the only way you can play as a ghost is if you're playing against human characters, which seems strange, like a strange choice considering. Lost Tobin Page Collection. I'm just going to search that phrase exactly. Lost Tobin Page Collection. That's the problem I've been having with Return to Moria. It's too new that there's no guide for it. I'm just stuck little dwarf. Dang. That's tough. Did look it up, Lutz. Couldn't find anything. How have you been liking it? I've been too sick to play. Hopefully things have been enjoyable at least. Yeah, with this though, it's funny because like I have to complete a challenge for Dare Drop, but it's like, okay, if the internet doesn't even know anything about it, how's Dare Drop going to verify this? You got on to play with me for a couple hours the other night. I'm glad you like it a lot, though. I'm guessing, let's see, maybe this was part of the Ectoplasm Ecto Edition. Was the Ecto Edition newer? There's just so little info about it. It's just so weird. The game communicates back to the mothership. Fun. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of hand-holding, so you really just gotta fit. There is not a lot of hand-holding. That's fair, though. My dwarf is named Anonly, son of Groin. That's hilarious. Nonly, son of Groin. Oh, man. 3 of us need to play together sometime. I don't know what to do, friends. I'm having like I do enjoy playing the game, and I could just continue playing it. Maybe we would just find things, like figure things out. But I only have so much time, you know. It's just like there is just no info here whatsoever. None. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here. Perhaps you've read my spirit guide. Okay, ghost haunting main objectives. Primer. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Get loose is our fourth. My first invite. My first invite. You can have up to 7. I don't even know 7 people, much less 7 people that like Lord of the Rings. The groin came from K. I don't think I want to matchmake. I'm terrible at this game. All right, we'll just continue on with jobs, and maybe, I doubt it, but maybe. See, we have collected clippings over here. I've got 1 clipping from, was it Petey's, I want to say? Yeah, there's 1. Okay, that's what that's right here. But there's just no info. I did find out that the clippings there, they come from, you get 1 per job. Ghost bounties. Matchmake. Unpossess an object to jump scare 10 busters or civilians. Rack up $15,000 in property damage. Does it matter? There is money, right? Actually, don't even know if it matters. Our own little fellowship. Lovers. I'll bring my people. All right. Let's do a ghost bounty. And see what we can find here. Insatio looks pretty cool. You can actually have 8 in multiplayer. Y'all talking about Moria? Indeed. Well, they are, at least. Would play. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun. Coleman, are you okay?
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. I gotta get better at just figuring out the PKE stuff. But also, how does this... Is it just leading me to the ghost? It definitely is. Okay. So... there's so much I don't understand. Hey, Capybara, how are you doing? Oh, there's a rift over there. Okay. We got to clear that. Oh, the rift is there. You guys, you got to clear the rift.
Don't lose concentration now.
They're trying to slime me. Okay, we got the rift. Destroy all ghost rifts within 5 minutes of the match start. Heck yeah.
Go! Go! I'm all over it!
Okay, so that's it, right? That wasn't even that bad. Capybara, how are you doing? This has come a long way since you started. Anyone figured out if you can build things anymore? I've just seen adventuring and setting up camps. Kind of like Valheim in that regard. The building. Trap the most ghosts. Didn't even try calming these civilians. From what I've heard, you can, but it's really resource heavy versus just using the pre-established camps. Ah, okay. Really want to use a shield. Also, there doesn't seem to be any character advancement. We yearn for the mines. Haven't done a lot. Good question for Kay. Was the VAD helpful during traversal? I'm going to decline that. I don't know what that is. I think that's the hook, but I didn't want to answer incorrectly. Am I ever okay? Coleman is way more than okay. Goals. Lovers' goals. Okay. Yeah, admittedly, I'm not sure what to do. I really wanted to finish this challenge today. And I don't know what to do. The in-game surveys. Yeah, trying to, you know, continually tweak the experience. I mean, I dig that. I dig that. Try to get some feedback on it. Doesn't bother me too much, but if I could leave feedback, I'd like to leave feedback about the collectibles. How do we know what to do? Do I just like... Do I just fail the... Do I just try matchmaking as a ghost and fail while looking for essentially clippings? Let's try it. I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm not good at this game. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Let me go wander around the house trying to get some movement in before my long meeting. Understandable. Understandable, Nonder. Guess I just matchmake. It's bust or get busted. Preferred team. Oh, wait a minute. Could I... Hang on a second. Could I do that before as well? If I go haunting and I do a private haunt and I go back to Whitestone Museum, hit start haunting. Preferred team is ghost. Ah, okay. Hang on. This might actually be it. I didn't see that preferred team thing to the left before. Brody, thanks so much for the follow. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers.
Time to scare. Not
okay, this is looking good. Wait a minute. What's this right here? Is this a page? There's one Tobin page. Okay, how many Tobin pages are there? And also, how many ghosts are there? Okay, we already found one. Some of us love that you don't know what you're doing. It's a great, how easy is it get into it? Ego Mantis, welcome in. That's fair enough, fair enough. The only reason I'm sort of really curious about what I'm doing is because I'm trying to do a dare drop. And it's not really clear how I win the drop, you know what I mean? But Capybara, thank you so much for the 400 gold coins. Cheers to you. Ego Mantis, are you looking into this game? Are you interested in it? I can tell you it's quite fun. All right, let's try haunting a random room here. So we just haunt these items, right? Haunt a few of them at a time. Okay. We do that, and then we try possessing something, potentially. Oh, there's a rift hidden here. And let's put that... Oh, I've been spotted. Okay, stop sprinting, ghost. Where should I hide this rift at? Let's put it up here. Okay, that rift is hidden. Okay. So I try to move it. Probably want to continually move the rift if possible. And then other than that, just haunt some things in here. Very curious. The game is cool, honestly. Like, I just finished the tutorial, and we kind of all talked and agreed. The tutorial itself is kind of... That's not what I meant to do. Okay, stop sprinting. There we go. I guess the best thing to do is... The best thing to do is probably scare people, right? Don't mind me, just driving around as a vacuum cleaner.
Go spot it. This one.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's go scare some civilians.
Do you know anything about... It overheated my pack. Creep.
There we go. Overheated the pack. This is going pretty well so far. Combat is pretty fun. I like the style a lot. It's a lot of blocking and shield use, which is a style I like, so it just depends on what you like. There isn't really player advancement. The advancement comes from finding recipes to make new armor and weapons and bags to upgrade what you can do. Gotcha, okay.
Stay with the group.
Oh, really?
Something's
go.
wrong with my pack.
How long does that stay? Oh, that's me. They did use my character.
So close, Ghosty. Can you taste it?
Oh, this room needs haunting. Raids tend to happen, but not really that often. I haven't had one happen yet that destroyed all my stuff. It basically just ends if you don't go fight them. All right, let's go scare some more civilians here. My rift is exposed? That rift is hidden. Okay. Oh, I got spotted. Where's that at? Over there. Okay.
I see it. Help has arrived. It will. No.
Okay. Put it in a vending machine.
Here we go.
Oh, never mind. That didn't work. Oh, what?
I see it.
Man, I've been a little too lax here. I do like this one here. Keep your rift covered. I do have to. That rift is hidden. That rift is hidden. I got 3 rifts that are all hidden, and my haunt is up over 57%. Okay. We gotta find some dang people to scare.
Stay
Keep your head down, cover your ears, and hum softly. Round away. Okay, this is me.
Okay, does the building haunt decrease? Okay, that one's terrified. They're out of here. Okay, yeah, that's a big increase when you can scare a civilian. The starfish is too funny.
What was that?
There's a civilian over there. Okay, I do have my ultimate ability back, so maybe I...
Ghost spotted. This way. Please don't hurt me. Oh, I wasn't saying it to you.
There we go. We got another one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get absolutely wrecked, Ghostbusters.
I found him.
Curses! Your wrists are no more.
No more active rifts. Wait, what? Does that happen at the end?
I can't believe it. You get these warm-blooded bone bags out of here. You're almost. Get these warm-blooded bone
Get
bags out of
absolutely
here.
busted.
You're
I did not
almost
get busted, though. You get a lot more experience as a ghost. A lot more. Okay, that's cool. That was cool. Now I basically have to try to collect more pages. And I don't have a ton of time, but it looks like it's 1 page per round as a ghost. See what happens. Get absolutely busted. Whole kind of point is moving to the next big spot to set up a new camp, so you might get a notice for a raid that you had 3 camps ago. Happen all over, so you don't have to respond to them if you don't really want to. Are the raids AI led or other player led? Yeah, that's a good question, Ursa. Same brain. Okay, go over here. Tobin's page number 1. Start narration. Okay, it's lorem ipsum on the text. That's good. Whatever, why not?
This entry chronicles a particularly loathsome bout of train travel made
NPCs,
all the
gotcha.
more unbearable by a nasty apparition terrorizing the caboose. 7 days on the rails, trading blows with a semi-corporeal class 3, only capable of manifesting.
Oh, that was AI in that game,
Sadly,
Ursa.
that
I thought you were asking
blows
Kay.
conductor in real life, and quite frankly, hadn't gotten the memo that his ticket had expired.
Oh, that was pretty short. Okay. We got 1 page there. I'm guessing, like I said, I'm guessing it's 1 page per game. Let's try this again. We'll try a different map. Hudson Canyon Lodge. Do I get to choose? Oh, okay, I can choose a... Well, I can't choose a different ghost yet. Okay. Let's try this here. Preferred team ghosts. Ready up. All right. I need 5. 5 pages. Ooh, this map looks cool. I need to use more minions. So the ways I can improve, I need to use more minions this time.
Scare the pants off them, Ghosty.
Like so. That rift is hidden. Okay, and we got to find the page.
It's over there.
Got one already.
Am I just hearing things?
I don't know what the slime on the floor does. I don't know if it makes them get stuck or what. This is like Beauty and the Beast style here. Oh, that rift is in there. Ooh. Kind of dangerous. Can I tuck this away somehow? Gotta be a better hiding place for something like this. Okay, that ground is all slimed up, which is yum. Not that, not that. Those are probably like, what, 1% each or less? When you haunt like that? Oh, this map is kind of intricate. You get all these different guest rooms. Tons of objects in here. Oh, one of my rifts is under attack.
Loader, over there!
Get after it!
All right, I stole my rift. And I hid it over there. Okay. Did we save it? Okay, we terrified another guest. The lobby's kind of haunted right now, too. Another rift is under attack. Dang. I don't know how to get there.
I found him! I should have stayed with the group.
Okay. So I guess that's how you do that?
No, no, no! Ah! Stay calm.
This one is... It seems like this map is actually a little bit more tough. The lobby is 78% haunted. I don't know what happens when you hit 100%. But it seems tougher because, like, I've scared 3 civilians away and I'm still only at 35% haunting. I felt like it was higher for a previous map.
Whatever you're doing, do more.
Oh, dang, that did a huge amount. Fully haunting the lobby. Holy crap.
Stay back.
Now we got to get these guest rooms. Where are the Ghostbusters at right now? The club? Oh, this isn't the lobby.
Pick up the pace, Ghosty. These humans are outstaying their welcome. Get out of here!
Okay, now I feel like I'm understanding how this works a lot better. This could be a lot more fun at this point, and playing with friends would be pretty dang cool. Okay, the club is almost fully haunted, and there it goes. Okay, so we hit 100%, and then all the rifts just break.
This is your last chance.
So how does that timer work at all? I don't understand that part. There we go.
Now that was a terrifying treat to watch.
Oh, that was good, but I did not find a page. Dutch, I'll cheers you up. Easy peasy. Cheers. Cheers. Coffee. Could use some coffee. Maybe I'll have a second cup. Okay. Yeah, the only downside is I did not find a page. The last map, there was a page sitting right in front of me, so that was easy enough. There are 10 pages to find. Are there 10 maps? Reach level 13. I'm almost to level 13 for the next act. Let's try one more haunt. See if we can find another page. I can choose a ghost, possibly. Reduce object and trap damage, slower sabotage interaction speed. Something about a ghost class, but I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, one more. See if we can do one more of these. Try the... Do we try the... There are 10 maps, so it must be one per map. So let's try going back to the law. Well, let's go to the prison. Something different. But we'll look around before I even do anything else. Before I even try to start haunting them.
Well, go on then.
Do I have a fave map? Yeah, that's a good question. Out of the ones that I've tried, I think I like PD's Pirate Cove the most. Kind of like the arcade, arcade putt-putt glow golf type looking area. That was pretty cool. Civilians are already getting scared. Okay, let's try this thing here. Does this... I'm thinking it just probably splats the Ghostbuster. Stop sprinting. Stop sprinting. There we go. Stop burning up all that energy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that splat thing works at all. Okay. Spirit guide thing. I also don't know what the icon at the top right means underneath my rifts. No clue.
Ghost! Ghost! Ah! Hack's been sabotaged!
Oh, there it is! Aha! Tobin page number 2. Also, why are there so many visitors at this prison? You know?
Oh God, please don't hurt me.
I heard something.
There it is.
Oh, that's not good. There we go. I was trying to use my ultimate, but nothing was happening. What's Corn Dog doing over there?
Ghost over here! Here we go! I found him! I got one! On the fridge. I have got to put my proton back down! Okay, this is creeping me out.
Slime 2 of them. Get slimed, ghosty busties.
Back coming. Thanks for looking at. What? It attacked my cat.
Can you? Oh, okay, you can't. They're all downed. Can they do anything about that? Okay, so they... Excuse me, they can get themselves up. Get Slime Nerd. Must be an Alcatraz-style tourist attraction. Must be. Yeah, it looks like you're right. There's some things on display here.
Get these warm-blooded bone bags out of here. You're almost there.
All right. Well, at least now I know about the spirit pages. It's 1 page per map. I don't know if it's per game or per map, but it would make sense that it'd be per map. Oh, wait, no. Hide that back in there. Yeah, fully haunting a room is a really good way to move the haunt up.
The haunting is working. Keep going.
Here it is! Here we go!
Come on, finish the haunt. Slam down. God, I wish I were a Ghostbuster. There we go. Another room fully haunted. 24% when you do that. Holy crap.
You're getting close. Turn up the scare factor.
All right, that's the main cell block. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, here's one. Another civilian just about scared out of their mind.
No, no.
There we go.
Out of here.
I keep forgetting to use this ability there. Getting close. Sounds like it's time for Ecto Goo. Oh my. You're not wrong though. Okay, isolation block 69%. Oh heck yeah, nice. Gonna be fully haunted in no time.
What was that? Ghost! Ghost!
Isolation block hit 100%. Oh, there we go. Let's go.
You're reckless. Don't be reckless.
Okay, so... Oh, if you have all the... I get it. Okay, if you have all the rifts...
Next stop, victory. Now that
Got it.
was a
Okay, so if you
terrifying
hit the
treat
fully
for
haunting,
once.
it looks like there's about 90 seconds. You have to survive for 90 seconds at the end. If you have all of your rifts still active, then it automatically cuts 75 seconds off the top. So you only have to survive for 15 seconds. That's what it looked like it was there. I think I understand. Okay, that's fun. Being the ghost is fun. What's going on, Spooks? Fully haunt the building before you get busted. This is sick. It is. Yes, that's exactly what happens. How you doing, Spooks? Cameron. Yeah, so when you play as the ghost, there are a couple different options.
Hey, Ricky. Wow, you can
double checking. Okay. I got a notification, but it wasn't a work one. Camerson.
Time when you were on the team, yada yada. Nice work out there. So what I really need right now is you to play messenger for me. There's a package on Bankman's desk. Go check it out and let me know what it is.
Grab the old trap Bankman set.
Over.
Let me go see that other spirit page I picked up. Oh, I can't. Okay, great. And what's also cool is that I'm playing, I don't know what the difficulty change would be like if you're playing as the ghost. But yeah, I'm playing solo right now, so which is kind of fun. I would maybe try a different difficulty.
Yeah, it looks like an old ghost trap, like really old.
That's weird. I just ran inventory and all our traps.
Empty the old trap into the containment unit. Containment unit.
Is this some relic Dr. Venkman
Don't
dug up
mind
from
me
under his
just
bed?
filling out the maintenance report.
Probably.
Old
Better play
habits
it
die
safe and
hard.
clean it at the
Go ahead.
containment unit.
Containment?
The eyeball. They shouldn't have let me be an eyeball right away. It did look like electrical tape, yeah. It's a really old trap. Why do they want me to do this? Winston! I'm wide-eyed over there.
I have escaped your pathetic trap, and my resolve to inflict pain upon your world has only grown stronger. Now you will know the meaning of fear.
Stop that man! Or just lay on the ground. Very punny.
Wretched mortals, prepare to meet your end.
Not so fast, you platitudinous phantasmagorical parasite.
It's too late. Doom is here, at your doorstep. You cannot stop me.
There's more where that came from. Let Winston go, or next time, that'll be you.
Fine. I will yield. Take back this useless, disgusting flesh part. Power as great as mine requires a more worthy surrogate, and I see none here that are fitting. It would seem I'm unable to release him. I require some assistance. Do not think you have won. There is hell to pay. Oh, yes.
Or Winston 77. He's too old to be possessed.
When I get out of here.
Yeah. Eddie, get him in a chair.
Whatever we're dealing with, you can say his name, is in complete control of Winston, mentally and physically. Luckily for us, it seems to be much weaker than, for example, Zool. More like the possessors you usually
Much weaker than Zool.
Even so, a non-corporeal, otherworldly possessor is no laughing matter. But for the life of me, I can't remember trapping this one.
I hold your world in the palm of my hand, ready to crush it like an ant. Hurry up and get me out of this guy before I lose my patience. You haven't seen the full extent of my rage.
Well, if it looks anything like the scared, lost little puppy who nearly wet himself at the sight of a proton pack, then yes, we don't want to see that again.
Keep talking, fool. I've reduced lesser worlds to steaming piles of ash.
Kind of into the ghost attitude. What does that say about me?
With supernatural entities, I recommend taking a softer approach.
I don't know.
Listen up, Nameless. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, as they say, but Winston is extremely crucial to this operation, not to mention a close friend. So, you have to let him go. You understand?
Separate us.
You need
and
therapy?
I'll consider your insolent offering. I was locked inside that trap for so long that I forgot why I even came to this cold, boring vestibule you call life.
We'll do whatever it takes to free Winston. Let's get to work, everyone. You keep busting ghosts while we take care of this.
I was going to say, I think I just have to be a higher level. So there is a bit of a storyline here. Kind of cool.
Eddie, flex that muscle you call a brain.
Actually, the brain is made up of neurons, not technically.
Cool. And Ray, maybe there's something useful in your library?
Good thought. This Nameless is very different from the possessor ghosts we typically encounter. The way he speaks about our world.
I love you,
suggests
Mrs.
that he's crossed over from parts unknown. And judging by the vice-like grip he has on Winston's mind, body, and spirit,
Ooh.
even the entity
Pretty
might not
pixely
realize the depths of its
image
own
over
true
there.
power. I'm gonna head back to the shop and see if there's any information I can dig up on this hellish hitchhiker.
Okay, level 20. Keep busting ghosts while the team figures out how to depossess Winston. All right. Okay, let's try opening up the spirit journal. Spirit guide, sorry. Spirit guide. I'm curious. Love the colander hat, right? Yeah. It's not working for me. Why does Winston have a lowercase w? I wondered the same thing. All right. Opens page number 2. These are... Okay, they're in order. I have not yet... Yeah, I don't unlock another ghost until level 20. Yeah. There's at least 80 levels. Probably... I wonder if there's probably 100 levels in the game. Let's see. Time-wise, I don't really have a whole lot of extra time. It's a bit of a bummer, but I have not yet... I've not yet collected all of the Winston's pages. I might play a little bit offline in order to get a little bit closer. We could possibly start tomorrow off by getting that 5th page if I have some time to get caught up on that tonight. But for now, I think we got to head to the tavern. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. All right, friends. I'm going to go ahead and run on out of here. I got some work I got to get caught up on today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Seriously appreciate it. Want to give out some thank yous to everybody here. Frody, thanks so much for the follow. Octi for the resub. Capybara for the 400 gold coins. Thank you again, Capybara. Our mod squad today was Octi, Coleman, and Iron. We got the raids from Nonder. The raids from Nonder. And our Kofi members are Ark, Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Peachy, and Spooky. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Spoogs. Hope you had a good weekend. Spooky, continue feeling better, my friend. Everyone have a great day. And bye. You as well, Ursa. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for hanging out, Banj. Friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, the plan is we might play a little Ghostbusters just so I can complete that dare. But looking at it, we're probably going to be playing some Suffer the Night tomorrow. And I don't know how long we have left in that game. But like I said, whenever we finish Suffer the Night, we'll try to finish up our other challenge, which is in Potion Permit. And then we got a new game to play too. So that game is not very long. It's possible that one could be contained just to Friday's stream. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's why I haven't posted a schedule update. There's kind of a lot of moving parts and a lot of ifs and whatnot. So yeah. Ego Mantis, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the look at the game. And yeah, it's currently on sale for what it's worth. So bye, friendo. Excited to play more games with you at some point. Same, Coleman. Same to you. I can deal. Excited. Fun has been fun with you as of late. I feel like I'm becoming a better teammate, Coleman. I'm still not very good, but I'm at least becoming better. So you take care as well, Dutch. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow for Halloween Tuesday, I guess. Until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and others. I love y'all. Bye.